the OTB Bros back in the cut with another reaction. Make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. Guess what, y'all? We got Thomas Sowell. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I love reacting to Thomas Sowell. His videos are very educational. We got Thomas Sowell reverse his position on Donald Trump. Listen, we've done a few Thomas Sowells. My favorite one we did was the facts about slavery they never teach you in school. Facts. Listen, if you haven't seen that video, go tap into that. And a lot of y'all haven't seen it because YouTube age restricted that shit like the day we dropped it. So listen, I need to go tap into that.
I saw somebody say, take this down. This isn't real.
It's not real. Hell no, tell me that.
I said, take it down. Motherfucker, did you see the views on this?
You know what's crazy?
Boost it up, share this.
We ain't got a view on that video since we dropped it, fam.
That's fine. It's still up there. Still top, one of our top videos.
That's funny. But listen, we want to do another educational video. We got Thomas Sowell reverse his position. What? What happened?
The one I looked at. Did we do two Thomas?
We've done a few. We've done like 3 or 4. The one I'm talking about, I got
you're right. I'm talking about Star Spangled.
Yeah, you talking about some different.
Who did that? Or is it just like a random video?
I don't know who made that.
Cause that was about the flag, right?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! They was like, take this down.
The Star Spangled Banner, as you've never seen it. They said that one wasn't real.
Jumping.
This is the mandatory subject, Donald Trump. During the presidential campaign, you wrote a column, this is when you still had your column, that appeared under the headline, Choose Trump. He'd be easier to impeach. And you wrote that voters faced a choice between, I'm quoting you, 2 out-of-control people, one of whom is going to be president. And you said since Hillary Clinton would be the first woman chief executive, she'd be very difficult to impeach, but Trump would be easier to kick out, so vote for Trump. Now that he's been in office for a year, what do you make of it?
Well, it's interesting.
Nigga got that steamy. Watch what he said. Nigga got that steamy. That's how he feeling now.
You know, he paid my rent.
Oh, gosh. You know, let me say that just recently, Walter Williams sent me a video of Donald Trump in his mid-30s being interviewed. And so I've had to back off on one of the things I've said, which is that Trump is someone who has simply never grown up. He was very grown up in his mid-30s.
Speaking of retrogression.
And it's scary because how many people are more mature in their mid-30s than they are at age 70?
All right.
And given the trend line, how optimistic should we be about his becoming?
Is it that he was more mature, or is it that, you know, since he has more power now, he's more comfortable doing shit in the light? You know, I don't see how you can digress maturity like that. That don't make sense to me.
Given the trend line, how optimistic should we be about his becoming more grown up as time goes on?
All right, all right.
But in terms of the people he surrounded himself with, I think on the whole, they're a better bunch than either of the last 2 presidents had. So he has very good people. I think Jim Mattis as Secretary.
Defense?
Yeah, but other people are around him. And the question is he going to listen to them?
All right. Let me play you a brief excerpt of Donald Trump himself. This is from the State of the Union address this past January.
This will be my first time to hear it.
Something I'm very proud of. African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded.
Okay.
Oh my.
He produces a maybe the statistic isn't quite right.
You notice how they put the camera on all the 4 or 5 black people that was there.
There may be
No, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
And there you see a shot. You see Republicans standing and applauding, and there you see a shot of Democrats who are sitting on their hands, including many members of the Black Caucus.
Yes.
In Congress. What do you make of that?
That, as with so many other groups around the world, the leaders of groups that are lagging are often themselves one of the biggest handicaps of those groups, because they have to depict the problems in ways that will allow them to play the role of rescuers. And so there'll be no talk about how you can do this or that for yourself. There'll be talk about what we can get the government to deliver for you. And usually that's a lot of words and things that have bad effects. And that's true not only with blacks in the United States, it's true of people in the lower income people in England and elsewhere.
Bro, I like listening to Thomas Sowell talk.
Overpriced filler and marketing.
It should be so intellectual.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, bro,
I'm
that
gonna
was,
learn some shit for her.
bro, that was a good video, bro. It shocks me when he says he feels like Trump is a lot less mature now than he was back then. I highly doubt that that's the
More
case.
mature?
Less mature. He said he's less mature than he was in his 30s.
30s.
Right. Which I highly doubt, but I bet you that's just more in the light now. But listen, fam. I knew Thomas Sowell was gonna fuck with bro. Fam got that stimmy. Bro might got a PPP loan.
Everybody gonna fuck with bro. Listen, if you paying, that's how you buy silence. Bro.
That is funny, bro.
That nigga damn near pay. Boy,
That's funny,
he
bro.
sold votes. If you ask me,
You said what?
he sold votes. That nigga guaranteed the stimmy. Oh yeah,
Nah, bro, but that was a
fourth quarter change.
that statistic that like unemployment in black communities was as low as it's ever been. I didn't know that.
Me neither. They never talk about that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But they're real quick to point out like some racist shit, you know, like some
Yeah.
shit that can be portrayed or depicted as racist.
Yeah.
But like that's one of those things. It's just like the media. You always gonna see what they want you to see, bro. So you have to take it upon yourself to depict what's bullshit and what's not. Like, there's always gonna be two sides to everything. Like he said, whenever he said that black employment was as low as it's been ever, everybody should have stood up.
Mhm.
Half of the people sitting on their hands and shit just because they're on one side of the fucking spectrum.
Yeah.
Now come on, fam. Just because you're on that side now, we can't have common goals at all. That's some weirdo shit. I'm not with it. That's why I don't get into that political
So
shit.
we didn't see the percentage. So what if they think that it hasn't been as lowest or something? You know? I don't know.
Who fucking
I hope
knows?
y'all aren't just sitting just because this is our side. We just gonna see it.
Oliver Anthony for president. That's funny as fuck. But no, listen, fam. Let us know what y'all thought about the video. Let us know what y'all thought about what Thomas Sowell said. Make sure you like the video on your way out. Comment what you want to see next. Make sure you subscribe. Be on the road to 20K. We love each and every single one of y'all. Thank you for all the love and support. OTB bros. Ski. We out, gang.